Okay, hi, today is April 18th, 2020, and I want to see if Jared's going to go to prison. So, bear with me with the background noise of my wound back as I am on bed rest and any other stuff. I would appreciate it. Thank you. And I want to thank you for also watching my channel, and I hope you like the content and will subscribe. Don't forget to hit the like button. That's really important for those of us that create content because it's a lot of effort goes into it. These videos that just fly by, there's a lot of work toward making them, and they also eat up a lot of space on your hard drive. So it's so appreciated if you can hit the like button. Thanks. So we want to see, does Jared end up in a jumpsuit? In the clink, the big house. And it ain't the White House. This one wanted to fly out. A Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Well, he is, you know what? Yeah, he's a Capricorn, and I don't know what age he is, but he's what? He's pretty young. Let me just look right here. I want to see how old he is. He's 39. Yeah, this could be him. Because a page, it's a bit of a stretch, but a knight can be somebody usually up to about the age of 30, but it could also be money. I think it's quite possibly him, though. But anyhow, let's just, interesting to take note. Does he end up in prison? Does he go to the slammer? The clink? Does Jared end up in a federal prison? Does Jared end up in a federal prison doing time? Does Jared Kushner end up doing time in a federal prison? Okay, what covers him is, I think, high profile. And of course, I'm sure that most of us hope that he goes for what he's done. But what do we have? We also, with this star, it's also being high profile, so what crosses him is the Page of Swords. Does end up doing time. The Three of Wands is his base. So this is the overseas stuff. Sorry, I gotta get my screen back. This is the overseas stuff. This is what covers him. The star. The Three of Wands. And what crosses him is the Page of Swords. I think he's definitely going to be, certainly going to be investigated, is under investigation, whether he knows it or not. Ooh, he gets Judgment crowning him. So I think he definitely is going to be in some legal trouble, where perhaps the little trips over to Saudi Arabia, to make sure that they were able to get the drop on Khashoggi and murder that poor man. So Jared could get his money from them. Greedy little jerk. Recent past would be the Seven of Pentacles. This was a scheme, a plan. Over time that's developed, been cultivated. I think they've been watching his financial. There's actions, so on and so forth. And there will be judgment coming for him. I don't think he's going to expect that, to be held accountable for his actions. Ooh, the devil is in his... That must be his father-in-law. Dad coming to is Trump coming for a visit? I think, yeah, he continues doing business the usual way that they do it, which is horrible, evil, callous, and through usually exploiting other people, their vulnerabilities, their addictions, so on and so forth. Some really oppressive energy. And, well, Jared does have a building that's 666, so... Three of Pentacles, what he's thinking of. It's the business involvements that he's been in. There is more than one person involved in the financial. It's his ties that way. I think like the Saudis, I think he will be definitely held accountable for such things as that. And I think it could also be a nod to I feel like court, but let's just see. He's definitely going to be in trouble. I see him continuing to do as he has, and to deal with criminal behavior. Look at that. This is, I think, like, especially regarding Khashoggi. He might get in trouble for that. Because this is in his environment. It also would indicate to me that there's going to be a lot of endings of the misery. If you watch the Netflix thing on him, it's really hard to stomach, but do it when you can stomach it. Stomach even just a little bit of it. Those properties that he owns are death traps, seriously. They've just totally taken advantage of people. But I think that this is in connection with Khashoggi and possible other deaths. It's in the environment. This is what he fears. Hopes and fears. Let me see if I can just adjust this camera like that. There. Okay. He fears heartbreak. He feels betrayal. He feels betrayal. Somebody betraying him. Ratting him out. It's like, you're such a rat. You rat yourself out. Magician is the final end result. I think he is going to face some serious consequences. And I think because he's going to continue to look at that magician and the devil, very similar. You can see the manipulation, using people like puppets, and he's still going to be trying to conduct, I believe, and communicate with shady people that he does business with. However, and he's in deep. It's like, yes, Tarot, we know that. Can you show us if he's going to go to prison? His wife and the wealth moving. It's like they're trying to smuggle something in or out. I think he will be in trouble. Yes, I do. Legally. And I think it has to do with deaths. Not just Khashoggi's, but maybe more than one, because it's in an environment. So, since Jared handles everything, is he handling the COVID for them? Wealth. I just see such manipulation and sneakiness, trying to get away with stuff, or go somewhere where they can get away with it and live without hassle. And he's definitely going to be in trouble. Now, don't forget, he's crowned with judgment, so it'll come. He will be held accountable, but I think he's going to be trying to do everything he can not to get away with it. Look at the battle there. Because I do think he will be up on that. I do think he will get in trouble for that. Got to put this on pause. Okay, so pardon any background noise, another family member's home. And I don't think they're aware that I'm filming, so I'm going to try to wrap this up very quickly. I gathered up my cards, and I reshuffled, and I want to look directly at prison. And what I'm shown is that the populace, the society, is not happy with Jared. No kidding. There's going to be a real outcry regarding him. And we do get the Knight of Cups and Judgment. I feel like there will be charges or something coming forward of a judgment towards him. And he will be held accountable for his conduct, things he's done. There's no way that society is going to want, the American public is going to want, and indeed other people in the world going to want him to get away with it. The Emperor and the Six of Swords. I think this, now, pardon the wound back, think that he's trying to help his father and his wife move forward in trying to save their skins. And I also feel like authorities, the government tries to offer Jared something here. Hermit. Yeah, you know, they're going to be looking into overseas stuff, money, businesses, and I just feel, oh yeah, like he's going to get in trouble for the thievery, for the stealing, for all the shady business. His security and that tower that he owns there on 666 whatever, something, I just feel like he could definitely would lose that. There's dealings around that to secure that building, as many of us already know, that are very shady. I think there's stuff like that comes into focus, and I just feel like he's in trouble. He's not going to get out of that. He's just in huge, huge trouble. I see that there's, yeah, again, his overseas business stuff. This could I think it's what it's also saying, but not just showing me, incarceration, is that there's so much there to be yet investigated and looked at. And I do see some sort of judgment put on him. And it's the end of a business. It's the end of a family money. That'll be fun for him. Yeah. See a lot of anger. Oh, look at Trump freaking out. Or he's freaking out about Trump. Oh, this is Melania, I think. Demanding a certain sum of money. But they really don't have much money left. So that's a look into the future. I do think he's going to end up in prison. I do. And he'll be hopeful that Melania and her brothers can get him out. Something comes quickly, so then there's justice. Oh yes, justice. Yes, he will be going to prison. So that's that. Thank you for watching.